going to show you why the New York Mets beat Washington Nationals 11-5. And I'm going to show you why the Kansas City Royals just came back from 6-0 down to win 7-6 in the ninth. So the Mets code was all about the number 41. And they took a 4-1 lead in the first inning. And you'll see in the eighth inning, Washington won that inning 4-1. It's absolutely crazy. So check this out, guys. The Mets can get their 64th season win and give the Nationals their 77th season loss. This is all about 9/11. Mets got their 64th win, Nationals 77th loss. Now, 64 passengers died on Flight 77. American Airlines Flight 77 was a scheduled domestic transcontinental passenger flight from Dulles International Airport in Northern Virginia to Los Angeles International Airport in California. Number of deaths, 64. So the Mets just got their 64th season win and gave Washington their 77th season loss. And New York and Washington are obviously connected to 9/11. Flight 77 hit the 77-foot tall Pentagon in Washington. Now, the Mets stayed on 41 road losses and the Nationals got their 41st home loss. And 9/11 occurred on 41 date numerology pure. 9 plus 11 plus 20 plus 0 plus 1 equals 41. Now, the all-time record between these teams coming into this game was Washington had won 467 and the Mets had won 467. How is that possible? I'll show you why. I'll show you why it was 467, 467. Because 467 is the 91st prime number. And World War II began on 9/1. And the Mets pitcher just got his 91st career win. And both teams played their first games this month on 9/1. Now 91 is the 13th triangular number, and the Nationals pitcher got his 13th season loss. Look at this, guys. This bit was huge. Mets pitcher can become 91, 92 in his career with a win. And World War II began in 1939 on 9/1, and it ended in 1945 on 9/2. Absolutely remarkable, guys. And here's confirmation here of the Mets taking a 4-1 lead in the first inning, which basically told you who was winning this game. Crazy, eh? Now, the next code is even crazier, in my opinion, because I had the Royals to win, and they were 12-1 in play. They were down 6-0, guys. Royals are one of the weakest teams in the MLB. Yet they came back and won the game 7-6 in the ninth. And it was all about them becoming 44-96. Two enormous numbers with Queen Elizabeth II. And I've obviously written a book about the Queen's death, which I predicted 2 years before she died. That she was going to die at age 96 and she'd die before the World Cup began. And she did. It's funny how Messi came into that World Cup final with 96 goals for Argentina. Now check this out, guys. Royals versus White Sox. Royals may take this in a Queen riddle, who was of course a member of the royal family. I know all season the Royals have been connected to the royal family. So when I saw they could become 44-96 with a win, it caught my attention. Because the UK dialing code is +44, and the Queen died at age 96, and her jubilee lasted 96 hours, which is 4 days, and the Royals pitcher was born in 96, which is when England hosted Euro 96, and the game was 4 weeks and 4 days after his birthday, like 44. That's why he was pitching today. Now look at this. Number 84 was pitching for the White Sox versus the Royals pitcher who was born on 8/4, which is the same birthday as Obama, who was USA's 44th US president, and the Royals pick up their 44th season win. Remarkable, guys. 8 times 4 equals 32. Royals can become 3-2 this month with a win, and the game is 32 days after their pitcher's birthday. Queen Elizabeth was regnant of 32 sovereign states over the course of her lifetime. The Royals got their 26th home win. Huge number with the Queen. If you haven't purchased my Queen book, I recommend that you do. Recommend that you purchase all 6 of my books, to be honest, if you want to learn how to code like this. Royals got their 26th home win. Queen equals 26. She was born in 26. She became the Queen on 2/6. This game was 351 days after the Queen's funeral. 351 is the 26 triangular number. She died 2 months and 6 days before King Charles's birthday, who was the eldest of her 4 sons. The White Sox stayed on 25 road wins, and Elizabeth became the Queen at age 25. She also died in the 97th year of her life, which is the 25th prime number. White Sox can stay on 53 wins, and Elizabeth was coronated in 53. 53 is the 16th prime number, and 4 times 4 equals 16. And the Royals picked up their 44th season win. See how complex this is, guys? Royals can stay on 197 home losses to the White Sox, and 197 is the 45th prime, and the Royals can stay on 45 season home losses. World War II, of course, ended in 45. Now look, they were down 6-0. I always tell you that the royal family are actually Germans, and look how Chicago got 5 runs in the second and 1 run in the third. 5-1. That's when the Bavarian Illuminati were founded in Germany. I also discussed the 25 in my code, which you can see here. The White Sox stay on 25 road wins, and Elizabeth became the Queen at age 25. So look how in the second inning they got 5 runs, like 25, showing you where this game was going. And in the third, both teams got 1 run, 3-11. That's when coronavirus was declared a global pandemic. 3:11 p.m. is the 911th minute of the day, and Queen Elizabeth died 911 days after 3/11/2020, the date coronavirus was declared a global pandemic. So how incredible, guys. Honestly, this is the Royals. Look at their stats. They're really struggling because it's not about ability. And for anybody out there in the world that somehow bet on Chicago White Sox, anytime your team goes up by 5 or more, you take the money. Just a lesson for you. You take the money. It doesn't make sense to watch it all play out if they're offering you 90% cash out, because anything can happen. Trust me. I know anything can happen. I know how these codes work. Look at the Royals there with their crown logo. It's remarkable, guys. I'll continue to be blown away by these codes. So Mets winning a 9/11 riddle, undeniable. Royals winning a royal family riddle, undeniable. Got to check out my website, guys, whilst you can. Learn this knowledge, see through the illusion of society, of professional sports, and it'll change your life. Trust me. And just to finish off, look how in the 9th, the Royals got 2 runs to win it, 9-2, which is when World War II ended. And it ended in 45, and the Royals stayed on 45 season home losses. Much love, guys. Take care. Thanks for all your support. Congrats to everyone on my website. And God wins all day long.